Hello, race fans, and welcome here to round 6 of the iRacing Sunday Night Fever. $1 million bill 120 here at the ATL, Atlanta Motor Speedway, and they're just wrapping up practice here. It's a beautiful night out there for racing. 73-degree air temperature, winds are 3 miles an hour, track temperature is 110 degrees, and we're going to see how the ladies and gentlemen handle it out there tonight on that hot track. Thank you for joining Rice Motorsports TV. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And click that notification bell so you'll know each time we go live. Now, just as they're getting ready to wrap up the practice here, let's take a quick look at the standings here. Frederick Hofstetter, he's your leader, followed by Shane Weldon Sr., Alan Gazdick is in third, William Brown fourth, Nick Cannon in the fifth position, Johnny Castle is sixth, Dean Weeks seventh position, Max Davies is in eighth spot, Daniel Wilkerson ninth, Justin Barkley rounds out the top 10. And you can continue to look down and look for your favorite driver there and see where they're located. And got some tight battles going on there. There's Ryan Sword and Albert Hewins. They're only 1 point between the two of them, between 11th and 12th there. And several other, there's some other tight battles going on throughout the field. It looks like Roland Landry and David Corshane are tied there with 437 points. And they're running 21st and 22nd respectively. So always a lot to race for here every single week. Every point counts. And now that the cars are getting ready to roll out onto the track for qualifying, and we'll go ahead and put up the ticker here, and we'll see who's heading out on track. Let's see. There's oh, they're actually, I'm sorry, they're doing something different nowadays, folks. They're doing their qualifying actually before the race, before race day, and I think it's based on points, and so they've got the field set. So let's go ahead and look at that starting grid for you here. And then this is based on the points. And Frederick Hofstetter, he's your pole sitter. Shane Weldon Sr. starting second. William Brown third. Nick Cannon fourth. Johnny Castle fifth. Dean Weeks in that sixth position. Max Davies seventh. Eighth spot is Daniel Wilkerson. Ninth, Justin Barkley. In 10th, we have Albert Hewins. 11th is Jason Ricketts. Phantom Martinez is in the 12th spot. In 13th position, we've got Matt Forens, Ricky Montgomery 14th, A.J. Green 15th, Roland Landry 16th, David Corshane 17th, Ryan Chu 18th position. 19th, we have Adam Elshire, Carl Rourke rounding out the top 20. Eugene Thorne, 21st position. Colin Forrester, 22nd. 23rd, we have Lindsey Lyles. 24th, Dennis Fuson. 25th spot, we have Jeff Wimmer. Travis Eccles, 26th. 27th, Kenny Heath. David Balk, 28th. 29th, we have Michael Lester. Gary Armijo, 30th. 31st, now I'm not sure. Rhea Ferris, I'm not sure if she's racing or she's admitting tonight. You know, Chad Hitchcock, 32nd. Robbie Bice, 33rd, 34th, Ted Decker Jr., 35th, Robert Ramsey and Lance Hill in 36th position, and rounding out the field is Brandon Sauls in 37th spot.
Green flag.
And the green flag is in the air, and we are racing here at Atlanta. Hofstetter takes them down to turn one. Oh, somebody's in the grass. Who was that? I couldn't see who that was. Eugene Thorne, perhaps? Somebody went spinning. Couldn't quite see who that was. Anyway, Hofstetter, he continues to lead at the moment. And surprise, surprise, William Brown is right there, right behind him. He has been an unstoppable force in the truck series, and now he's drawn a bead on that number 99 car. $120 laps in store for us tonight. Across the line, Hofstetter and Brown are still 1 and 2 there. There's Dean Weeks a little bit further back in the third spot. He's followed by Shane Weldon Sr. Weldon trying to get closer to those front three as they come down now and getting ready to start the fourth lap. Somebody must be smoking. Something happened. I see some smoke. Somebody's going on the pit road. Let's see who that is. That is, can't see who that is. It's Matt Forms coming in. Damage, whoa, heavy damage on that 77 car. And that tough break there for Matt Forms. Kenny Heath, he's already in pit road now. He might have been the one we saw spinning, perhaps. Forms, he got that fast repair. Oh, we do have a caution. Caution lap 4 here. Let's see. Let's see who that was. I believe, let's see, as he comes out on the track here. Oh, we got several cars piled up here. Looks like Roland Landry might have been involved in that. There's Landry. Let's see if he's, oh yeah, heavy damage on that 96 car. I believe Albert Hewins was also involved. There's Hewins. I think he might be showing a little bit of damage. Yeah, oh yeah, the left front there is showing some heavy damage there. Let's take a look back here and see. Let's look at Jeff Wimmer, I think, was also involved. Let's look at Jeff Wimmer here and see if we can see what happened. There's a 19 Wimmer. Okay, it's happening in front of him right there. That's where the 96 and the 15 got together. And so, yeah, that's part of it right there. And let's see. Let's go on board with Roland Landry, and we'll look at it from his perspective. And it's already happened. Let's run it back just a little bit here. There's Landry in the 96 car. He's underneath. That's the one car. And they didn't touch. But, oh, boy, the 04 just came piling back in. It just did catch the right rear of the 96, sent him going around, and he just collected the 15 right there. David Corshane. Nowhere he could go, and then the 19 piled in. Oh, the 28 also piled in as well, and little bit of a chain reaction thing going on there. We'll take it back live here. So several of these cars are on pit road here. Remember, he looked like he might have overshot his pit stall a little. He's trying to get lined up. He may be a little too close. Let's get live here. There, he's got that fast repair. And Albert Hewins, he's on pit road. He just got his fast repaired. Ted Decker Jr., he's on his way out. Robbie Bice, he's on pit road as well. And Brandon Sauls, he's in the 76 car. He's on his way out. Okay, and so right now that puts us as William Brown is your leader here. And yeah, so here we are, caution here, lap 7, and we're going to take a very quick break and we'll be right back. And you're watching the iRacing Sunday Night Fever Round 6, $1 Million Bill 120 at the ATL here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dan Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Here we go. It's just about to go away. They've
Okay, folks, we're back here. The pace car, they're coming through turn 4 here now. William Brown is at the point, getting ready to go green once again. Pace car is in, waiting for that green flag. Green is in the air, and we're racing once again here at Atlanta. Oh, who was that? That was Hofstetter, I think. Might have got against the wall there a little bit as he got underway.
Big crash.
Oh, and they're wrecking behind them. Oh boy, cars all over the place. Caution number 2 here on lap 9. Looks like the majority of the field made it through here. Looks like Phantom Martinez, he might have been involved in it. Let's zoom in on him. Showing a little bit of damage there on that 13 car. There's AJ Green showing a little bit of damage on his nose as well. I think Johnny Castle was also involved. Cars aren't super tore up, but you know, just enough to we got some damage there on the rear. Let's take a look back here with Phantom Martinez and see if we can see what happened. There's Martinez in the 13 car right there to the Verizon machine as they go green. And they're heading down towards turn 1. And oh, he got sideways on his own, and then he collected the 78 there, and that pretty much started it right there. And now he's spinning, and the folks are going to try to go sideways. 93 gets collected. Oh boy, the Lindsey Lyles just does make it by in the 1 car to 71. He runs out of 71, just scoots by, and the 12 also gets by. Folks ducking high and low to avoid it. But AJ Green, he wasn't as lucky. There's AJ. He piles right into the 13 car. And I believe Johnny Castle was also, he got caught up in it as well. There's Castle in the 08. Well, he got rear-ended by the 15 there. And so a little bit of a bottleneck there under that caution. Let's take it back live here. Some of these folks will be forced to use their fast repairs early. Now, I believe they have 2 fast repairs in there. There's also a 22 incident count limit before you're disqualified, and getting caught up in cautions like that, that'll ring up those incident points rather quickly. And that on top of having to use a fast repair, and some of the guys, you know, possibly may be down to no fast repairs already. And so things could get kind of serious here for some of the drivers very quickly here. Here we are, caution on lap 20. I'll take a moment to give a shout out to our series sponsor, Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Folks in the Hampton, Virginia area, give them a call for all your HVAC needs. Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. No drips allowed. And also a shout out to Archer's Paint Shop. And there's a link to his Facebook page in the description. And I believe the winner of each race gets a free paint job, courtesy of Archer's Paint Shop. Looks like Castle, he's on pit road, and Brown, he continues to lead. Hofstetter is still there in second position, followed by Dean Weeks. Shane Weldon Sr. still there right behind him in the 4th spot, followed by Max Davies. And then you have the 57, Justin Barkley, followed by the 22 car, Ricky Montgomery. Then we have the 04 car of Carl Rourke. Rourke still showing some of that damage. I think he was the one that piled into, I forgot who it was. I might see a little bit of hood damage there on the 04. May not be enough for him to come in. And he's going to stay out, keep that track position. We have Lindsey Lyles there in the ninth position. Chad Hitchcock, he rounds out the top 10. See, I think the lights might be out on the pace car. Yes, they are, so we will be going green. Next time around, it'll be lap 14 on the restart. Give a shout out to the folks in the chat. You know, thank you for tuning in and wishing good luck to their drivers out there. Fans out there giving shouts out, you know, good luck, wishes out there. Justin Barkley, the 02 car. And they're making their way through turns 3 and 4. Pace car is in, getting ready to go green once again.
Green flag.
And green flag's in there, and we're racing once again here at Atlanta. Graham Brown, he's got a good jump this time on Hofstetter to go into turn 1. Shane Weldon, he's getting a lot of pressure there from the 51 of Max Davies. A lot of the top 10 bunched up there pretty good there. Justin Barkley now moving up to the 5th position, trying to move into the 5th spot. He's battling there with the 51 of Davies and Weldon there right in front of him. Davies is just behind right there. Uh-oh, caution on the track here. Looks like here, caution on lap 16. It looks like it, I think it was Johnny Castle might have been, let's see. Oh, Rhea Ferris, she's on pit road. Not sure if that just happened. Let's see. Johnny Castle, I think, was in, man, he's still on pit road. Trying to see what happened there, who might have been involved in that. Don't see any other drivers entering pit road just yet. There's Robbie Bice. He might have been involved in that there. It looked like he's on pit road. He don't look that damaged, though. He might just be better coming in, actually. Gary Armijo, his car looks pretty clean. Colin Forrester on his way out. Adam Elshire making his way back out. Lance Hill. There's Eugene Thorne heading back out. There's Travis Eccles on his way out. That's Travis's. That's his 3rd time in the pits, and a lot of these cars are a 2nd time in the pits. Jason Ricketts. He pitted. He didn't pit this time. He's only pitted once. We have Forrester, Elshire, Lance Hill also, they just pitted on lap 16. Also Eugene Thorne and then Eccles. Lindsay Lyle, she decided to come on in, or maybe she changed her mind. Yep, she decided to stay out there. Last minute decision to stay on out. Doesn't look like she probably wasn't involved in that car. Looks pretty clean. There's Robert Ramsey making his way down pit road. Or is it in his pit stall already? He's getting tires on that 43 car. There's AJ Green coming in. Ramsey on his way back out. That's Ramsey. That's his second time on pit road. So now here we are, lap 18. William Brown is still your leader, followed by Frederick Hofstetter. Dean Weeks is now in the, he's there in the third position. Shane Weldon Sr. still in fourth, hanging in there. Justin Barkley is in that fifth spot. That's where he was when the caution came out, right ahead of Max Davies. Ricky Montgomery, seventh. Lindsey Lyles, eighth. Chad Hitchcock, the ninth spot. And Carl Rourke is now rounds out your top 10. Travis Eccles, he's heading back down pit road. Looks like he's is he getting? Look like he might be getting tires there. Don't know if he had already burned the fast wear or even had to. But the car looks pretty good shape there on his way back out. Makes his way out to catch up to the pack. The lights are out on the pace car. We're getting ready to go green here. Pace car is getting ready to turn down. It'll be lap 20 on the restart.
Green.
And we're green once again. William Brown takes them down, heading down to turn one. A lot of battling going on through the field. There's Nick Cannon in the 12th spot. A little further back, there's Dave Corshane in this running 16th at the moment. There's 17 in the 24. David Bout there in that 24 car. He's battling with the 2 car there, Adam Elshire. Elshire is just ahead of him there. And they're going by, who is that? The 02 car. That's Lester. Michael Lester. Just a little bit off the pace. Currently showing 21st spot. Robert Ramsey right behind him. Looks like Ramsey's going to get by. Oh, got a caution. Something. Was that that was Shane Weldon, I believe, we saw. Got caught up in something. Oh, no. Wait, Shane Weldon. A little bit of damage there on the 5 car. I think maybe it was on the nose. Okay, no, not too much damage. He might have just spun here. Let's take a look. Let's see what happened here to Shane. And he was right there, Lindsey Lyles on the inside. Oh, Lyles moved up a little bit, got into Weldon, sent him spinning around. Fortunately, not too much damage. Coming through the deal there, I tell you that it's very fast coming down through there. And that 5 car looks none the worse for wear. He should be able to continue. Let's take it back alive here. Now he's showing back in the 25th spot. The car doesn't look too damaged there. The right front of the vehicle also looks fine. A lot of your leaders are coming in now. Dean Weeks, he's on his way in. Hofstetter, he's in. Montgomery's coming in. There's Max Davies in the 51 car. Brian Chu, he's on his way in. Here, pitting on lap 24. And that's going to shake things up a little bit. William Brown, he stayed out. And only 24 laps in so far on these tires. Justin Barkley's right there behind him in second position now, followed by Jason Ricketts in third. David Corshane now up to the fourth spot. Jeff Wimmer is in fifth. Colin Forrester is in the sixth position. Adam Elshire in seventh. Then we have Lance Hill in the eighth spot. Robert Ramsey. Some of these folks were a little further back, and they gained a lot of positions when a lot of the lead cars came in on the pit. AJ Green now rounds out the top 10. We got a caution on lap 24. Across the line, we're going to have at least one more lap of caution here. Let's look and see. See who's in the chat here. No, not too many folks in the chat today. I was going to try to give a shout out there to William Brown. Don't see him in the chat though. .25 laps now complete of 120. There's Shane Weldon. He's come back out of the pits. He's in the chat here. Let's bring him up. He's in the Wolfpack channel here. Let's bring him up to the booth here with us here. Hey Shane, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Tempo.
Hey, Shane, this is Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. Hey, looks like you had a little bit of a spin, but no real damage, huh?
It was about 18.5 seconds worth of damage. Somebody got in the left rear of me in the tri-oval, got me spun around. So instead of being in top 5, I'm back here trying to work my way back up there.
Yeah, but boy, I tell you, only lap 26 of 120, so it's a long ways to go. So got a lot of opportunities to make your way back up the front. How is the tires and everything holding up out there?
Oh, they were fine. I figured since I was back here in the back, I'd go ahead and change them. I was still fast on that last restart. They spun a little on takeoff, but I figured, well, I'm back here in the back. I might as well go to the pit and take care of the tires and get some fuel.
10-4. Well, I think you're getting ready to go green. I'm going to put you back down to your channel. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to Robbie Bice. He's on my Wolfpack Sim Racing team. My wife for letting me do this. It takes a lot of time, and she's not a big fan of it, but she lets me do it. So, and Rhea and everybody putting on the league, and you for broadcasting it.
10-4, man. Well, good luck, man. We'll chat with you later.
Thanks.
Okay, Shane Weldon getting ready to go back to work here. Getting ready to go green. William Brown is up at the front here. There goes the pace car going in. We're about to go green once again. Green flag is out. Here are lap 27 on the restart. Now he's got Justin Barkley right on his tail. Barkley's battling with the 57 and the 19 for that second position. They're all right there too. Brown did get a chance to get away from those three. Got a nice little gap, over half a second between second, third, and fourth. And Adam Elshire, now he just moved into fourth. He got around the 19. Here comes the 07 AJ Green. He's bringing Jeff Wimmer, Colin Forrester with him there. Dean Weeks, he's trying to get up into the mix here. They rock it down the backstretch, going into turn 3 and 4 here. pack is still pretty tight behind them. They're starting to space out a little bit further back in the field. Like a little further back here, like say about maybe 12th, 13th spot there. You can see the whole field is pretty tight as well. There's Hitchcock running in that 13th spot, a little further back. There we has Carl Rourke running 14th. The 12 machine of Dennis Fuson. He's followed by the 1 car Lindsay Lyles. She's got the 7 car Nick Cannon right behind her. Everybody's racing along like a high-speed traffic jam here. And here we are now on lap 31 of 120. Oh, somebody's spinning. I think that's the 04 Carl Rourke. I don't know if that brought out the caution. The back of that car is missing some body parts there. And let's look and see what happened here to Carl. We'll slow it down here. Okay, look, did he get into the wall? I think he might have bounced off the wall. Let's roll that back just a little bit. And here we go. Oh, yeah, he got up there and just kind of bounced off the wall. And, boy, I tell you, look at that. He went behind the 99, went in front of the 71. Good. And I think the 71 might have helped him get turned, but he was cutting right in front. So nothing that the 71, or should I say 17, that he could do. He was lucky he didn't get collected. And, wow, that was quite a thing there. Almost a miracle that nobody else got caught up in that. And because he also managed to get it locked down before he came to that inside wall and did not get any further damage on that 4 car. Let's take it back live for you here. And he's able to continue. He'll probably use a faster pair on that. It's such a long race, you know. He might use one, or he might decide, we'll just see here how the things go. AJ Green is now your leader as William Brown. He comes on in pit road for servicing. There's Justin Barkley all following him in as well. Jason Ricketts coming in. Several folks coming in. There's Dennis. Ryan Chu stayed out. And Dennis Fuson, Eugene Thorne, he's already on pit road. Fuson, he made it to his pit stall. He's down and away. Barkley's on his way out. So now AJ Green is now your new leader. He's followed by Colin Forrester. Then we have Dean Weeks in the 3rd position, followed by Adam Elshire in 4th. We have the 19 car Jeff Wimmer rounding out the top 5, and then followed by the 51 of Max Davies. The 39 of Lance Hill is in the 7th position. And then we have Frederick Hofstetter. He's been up there battling at the front. He started on the pole, and he's still in the top 10, running in 8th position there. Ricky Montgomery is in 9th spot, and there's Chad Hitchcock now up into the 10th spot. And he was lucky. I said 17, 71. I think he was the one that Carl Rourke spun down in front of, and he was lucky he wasn't collected by that as well. And got himself in the top 10 also from the other drivers. Now you can see he does have some right front damage there, so he got away with a little bit there, but that right front fender is knocked up just a little bit. But he's hoping that won't affect him too much here. Not really an aerodynamic track where we need to depend on drafting or anything. So probably more cosmetic damage than anything. And don't see, nobody else is on pit road at the moment. Shane Weldon Sr. now, he's up to 17th spot now. Trying to make his way back up to the front. He's ahead of, he's right behind Daniel Wilkerson there in the 16th position. There's Brian Chu in the 14th spot. Chattanooga Chew Machine there, number 21. I think Ferreira is running. Yeah, I didn't know if she was running or just admitting tonight. So she's on track, currently running in the 32nd position. She must have got caught up in one of those first cautions. And Lee Garner. I think the lights are out on the pace car, so it'll be lap 36 on the restart. Making their way down the backstretch here. Making that. Now the pace car is getting ready to head on into pit road. It'll be lap 36 on the restart. Pace car is in, waiting for the green flag, and we've got it, and we're racing here at Atlanta on lap 37. Green takes them down to turn one. Weeks and Forrester battling hard for that second spot. Looks like Weeks is going to go ahead and move into that second position. Forrester right behind him. A little bunched up behind them, though, a bit of a knot there behind them. There's Jeff Wimmer and company. They're all battling there. He's currently showing in the 4th spot. Oh boy, they're getting really close there together. Wimmer, Elshire, Hill, and Davies all bunched up together there. There's Hill running on roof cam with Lance Hill there, currently in the 6th spot. There's Nat Max Davies on the outside, taking over that 6th spot from the 39 car. A little further back, there's Nick Cannon running in the 13th position. William Brown, he leading for quite a while now. He came in on that pit stop, so he lost a lot of positions. Now he's currently back in the 15th spot. Going to have to work his way back up through this field, which may be easier said than done. A lot of the qualifying, probably the lap times that they're turning are probably, only maybe a 10th or 2 different. So it'll take a while there. He's going on the going down on the inside of the 7 car, Nick Cannon. He's going to pick up that 12th spot. So he is slowly making his way back to the front. Boy, I tell you, he's a demon in the trucks, and we're going to see what happens here today. Got him in the ARCA cars here. He's already put distance between him and actually Barkley is now directly behind him. There's Brian Chu. He's made his way up into the top 10, currently running in the 8th spot. Here in lap 41 of 120. You can see the leaders right there. That's it's always nice when you can see the front of the line and you know you're headed in the right direction. Well, look at them packed up behind them there. Lindsay Lyles, she's battling with the 4-car Brown. Brown's going to get by her to move into that 9th position. Wow, William Brown is on the move, folks. He is not playing around. He is just cutting through this field like a hot knife through butter. Here he comes now trying to lock in on the Adam Aylshire in the 2 machine. He's going to drive under the 2 car. Trying to pick up that, is he going to give him the 8th? Yeah, give him that 8th spot. Just now got it from the 2. William Brown now up to the 8th position. Colin Forrester, he's still your leader. Jeff Wimmer is, it looked like he was getting ready to go down pit road. He may have had to get out of the gas to get control of that 19 car. Meanwhile, Forrester, he's got the lead. Oh, we got a caution. Caution here on lap number 44. I think that was involving Ricky Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery, a few cars. There's the Montgomery, and there's the, let's see, Wilkerson was involved. That's Daniel Wilkerson. You can see him involved there. A little bit of damage there. There's Montgomery. The back of that car is quite tore up there. Looked like it was mostly between, looks like Wilkerson and Montgomery here. Let's see, where's Robert Ramsey? He might have been. Was he involved in that? No, he wasn't involved in that. Let's take a look here and see Ricky Montgomery. Let's slow it down here, see if we can see what happened. Okay, it's already happening here. Let's roll it back just a little bit so we can see what was going on here. Okay, there's Montgomery in the 22 car. 57 down there in front of him. There's Lindsay Lyles in the 1 machine. And they're coming down. Is something happening in front of them? Now, they just passed somebody. Okay, they just went by. Oh, it looks like, looks like him and the 1 car got together there a little bit. And that got him going around. And the 39 is he's trying to avoid him, and then he starts spinning himself and got a little airborne there. And that's what kind of kicked that whole thing off right there. And so far, they haven't hit anybody else. They're kind of they both were spinning there. Now, there's Lance Hill. That's the 39 that we were looking at. Where is and Montgomery? And that's what happened to the 19 car. When you're spinning like that, you're kind of just along for the ride. He started going back up on the track a little bit, and he collected the 19, unfortunately. So a tough break there for Montgomery and a couple of those other drivers. Let's take it back live here. That's Wilkerson. He's on his way out of pit road. Robbie Bice making his way in down to his pit stall. Ramsey also coming in. Like Ramsey might have overshot there just a little bit. So now another lead change here, another new leader here. Jason Ricketts is now your leader. And we've got Michael Lester in the 2nd position. Ryan Chu is now up to 3rd. And he's followed by Colin Forrester. He was up there in the top 5 anyway. And then he's followed by Frederick Hofstetter. Hofstetter was your pole sitter. And now he's up to the 5th spot. AJ Green's now back to 6th. William Brown, he is in that top 10, folks. Now up to 7th. And, he's going to be gunning for that lead position there. Adam Aylshire in the 8th spot. Max Davies, the 51 car there in 9th. Lindsay Lyles now rounds out the top 10. lap 47 of 120. I think everybody who is going to come in has come in. I think there's Wimmer. He's the only one on pit road. I saw him come in. He might be just trying to get the work done without using a faster pair. Kenny Heath, he's on his way in. Wimmer now on his way out. Lights are out on the pace car. They're making their way through turns 3 and 4. It'll be lap 49 on the restart here. Ricketts backing up that field a bit. There goes the pace car coming in. We're going to wait for the restart here, waiting for that green flag.
Green.
We got a green, and he backed them up close to the start-finish line, and we're racing once again. Boy, they're super tight behind Ricketts. Somebody went low there. Who was that? The 99, Hofstetter. He went down low and managed to get back on track and maintain control of that 99 car. Boy, there's Ricketts and Brian Chu. Chu taking a look on the inside, trying to see if he can drive under the 93 car. I'm sorry, 93 of Ricketts. Here they come out of turn 4, and they're going to come right down to the line here. Chu has still scored second place as they cross the line, but he's still battling for that lead position. Boy, they're really tight there. Got really close to Ricketts, and now he manages to get on by. Brian Chu is now your new leader. And surprise, surprise, here comes William Brown. He's challenging Ricketts as well. He moves ahead of the 93 machine. William Brown into that second spot. Now drawing a bead on that 21 car, Brian Chu. Here we are, lap 51 of 120. Getting close to the halfway point here. We still have 27 cars on the lead lap. A handful of cars, they're a couple of laps down, but they're over half a lap down according to the data there, or just about a half a lap down from the leaders there. That's why their names are in blue. William Brown getting ever closer. And boy, look at that, folks. Just like that, he just drives right under the 21. Brian Chu trying to hold on. He's battling the 4 car as they cross the line, but Brown is going to get the lead spot there. Chu having to concede for the moment. He's got Hofstetter, I mean, dead even with the 99 there as well. 99 also trying to drive under the 21 car, and there's the 07 of AJ Green. He's followed by the 24 Colin Forrester. Man, things are getting tight up here at the front. I think Brian Chu, he's on the high side there. It might not be the place you want to be. He's kind of got stuck on the outside. Looks like Forrester's going to get by. AJ Green now gets by. Forrester, he does go by. Oh, we do have a caution. And that happened. That happened just as Forrester picked up that 5th spot. So it came out, the caution came out, that froze the field, and it and that also so that had him in fourth position. And I think that involved, let's see. Looking like it's involved Johnny Castle, but I don't see him. Did he leave? I don't. Looks like he was involved in that. There's Castle there. So I'm not sure. Showing a lot of reports of him. Let's go right here and look and see. Okay, and he was they were already spinning at that point. Let's go back here and see what. Oh, there's something happening in front of him as well. Let's go to his roof cam and see what's happening. Somebody in front of him is spinning, and I believe that might have been, I don't know who that was. It might have been Jason Ricketts, perhaps, maybe. Yeah, there's Ricketts right there. Now he's spinning. Oh boy, he couldn't see who that was. He caught in the 08 and was that the 17 or the 71? No, that's the 71 of Chad Hitchcock. Boy, huge pile. There's the 30, and there's the 04 Carl Rourke. He gets collected in that little melee right there as well. And Johnny Castle in that 08 car. Yeah, that's who we initially saw. Oh, and the 26 did just get by. And cars going, whoa, who was that? Couldn't quite make out who that was. 22, I think it was, scraping the wall just to get by the 08. There's 97, Rhea Ferris. She's going on the inside there. And boy, tough break for Johnny Castle there. Let's take it back live here. A little bit of attrition going on here tonight, and now we have like 23 cars on the lead lap. And William Brown, he got that lead back. He's followed by Colin Forrester, just like at the start of the race. He's right there. AJ Green's there in third. Colin Forrester fourth. Then we have Adam Aylshire fifth. Max Davies in that sixth spot. Dean Weeks in the seventh position. Lindsey Lyles is eighth. Nick Cannon in the ninth spot. And Shane Weldon has made it back up to the top 10. And survived a little bit of carnage. I think he was running back there like 15th or something, but he has made it back up into the top 10. And we'll see how far he can get going here. A lot more action to go here, and we're going to see what happens. And we'll be right back. You're looking at the iRacing Sunday Night Fever, $1 Million Bill 120 here at the ATL on Rice Motorsports TV. All right, pace car is in. We're getting ready for the restart, and we are racing once again here at lap 59. Just about to hit the halfway point. That'll be next time around. Let's see who's leading at the halfway point as we get there. William Brown is fighting hard for that lead. Battling with Hofstetter. There's A.J. Green, Colin Forrester, Max Davies, Adam Elshire and company. Racing hard. A.J. Green taking a look on the inside of Hofstetter. Green's going to get that second spot. As they come down, William Brown is going to lead at the halfway point here. He's got A.J. Green hot on his heels, trying to get a little bit of gap between him and the rest of the field. And at the moment, he's got 0.3 of a second. He's trying to improve on that gap as they continue to battle. Hofstetter now moves into him and AJ back and forth between second and third. Colin Forrester right there got a ringside seat along with Max Davies. As they're battling fiercely, see who's going to hold on to that second position. Right now looks like AJ's got the advantage.
Yellow, yellow.
Oh, we got a caution here. Oh boy, I hear some cars clenching up. Big pileup back here. Oh my goodness. Cars everywhere. Oh, that's Brian Chu. He got caught up in it. Let's see. And Martinez, he got caught up in it. Let's see who was involved there. Matt Forms, I believe he was. He got caught up in that as well. Matt Forms, he was caught in it. Nick Cannon, we're showing Nick Cannon involved as well. He's already on pit road. He might have towed into the pits. Phantom Martinez, Ismail Phantom Martinez, he's on pit road as well, unless he looks like he might have retired. He decided to put the car behind the wall there. And Gary Armijo, he's on pit road. He might be pitting as well. Let's see, Armijo, yeah, he's showing, I think he's on pit road. There he is right there. Brian Chu, I think, let's see, where's Brian at? He might still be running. There he is right there. Oh, he's got that hood up in there. He's going to have to come in. Probably have to burn a faster pair. Man, he had just gotten up to the front not long ago. Making his way down pit road. A lot of other folks are on pit road. He used a faster pair, so now he's good to go. And don't know if that was his first one. That might have been his first one. I don't think he's been involved in too much of anything else during the race. So that might be his first faster pair at the halfway point. So I guess those are pretty good odds there. He made it halfway before he had to use it. William Brown is back up the front again. Max Davies is in the second position. Lindsey Lyles is in third spot. How about Shane Weldon? He's back up in the top 5, running 4th at the moment. Then we have Michael Lester in 5th. A.J. Green is in the 6th position, followed by Colin Forrester. They've been kind of nose to tail the whole time, along with Frederick Hofstetter there in the 8th spot. Adam Elshire, once he's gotten into the top 10, he's been hanging around there. And then Dean Weeks has also been pretty strong. Now it's rounding out the top 10. Now 64 laps on the board. And just a little ways past the halfway mark. And I believe, looks like everybody is, there's several cars on pit road. Kenny Heath, Kenny Heath is still, looks like he's, did he make it to pit road? It says he's coming in. He's a lot of damage on that 01 car. Not sure what happened there just now. Is he exiting pit road? it's possible he might have spun coming out of pit road. And I saw some folks spinning when they were during the practice exiting pit road. It's a little tricky getting off of pit road. He's got that piece of bodywork hanging off the back. I think he'll be coming in to get that fixed here. Looks like he's going to stay. Let's see if he comes in. Yeah, there he goes now. He's going to come back in. Get down to his. Oh, he gets on the brakes, and I think he hit the wall there a little bit. Now, he may have some steering issues going on trying to get to his pit stall. Now he makes it, and okay, he uses the faster pair, so now he's back up and going.
Not going.
And they waved off the caution. I'm sorry, they waved off the restart for an extended caution. I think they're trying to maybe get the cars sorted out, perhaps. And there's Ligona Ria Ferris. She's in 27th position, showing 2 laps down. She's still got some damage on that hood. She didn't use a faster pair, maybe trying to save it. Don't know if she has had to use another one at all, but trying to make it last as long as possible. She may still have 2. And she gets caught up to the back of the pack here. William Brown, they're coming around now. Let's see if the lights go out on the pace car this time. And yes, they do. So we will be going green next time around. It'll be lap 67 on the restart. Like I said, there's a lot to race for here. Now, when we looked at the points earlier, Frederick Hofstetter, he was only 20 points ahead of Shane Weldon Sr. And Brown, as you can see, was in the 4th position with 583 points. And some of the folks that are up in the top 10 now. So as you can see, things might get shook up here a little bit before this race over. If it were to end as it ended, if they were in position they are in right now, that would definitely shake up the points here a little bit. And we still got a long ways to go. They're making their way through turns 3 and 4 now. Pace car is in.
Green.
And the green is out, and we're racing once again. And they race down to turn 1. William Brown is keeping his foot in it, and he's definitely going to have to. Boy, Max Davies is right there. Max Davies is all over the back of Brown at the moment. Oh, I think he might have touched the wall there a little bit. Max Davies, boy, this is the closest that we've seen anybody challenge Brown so far on the restart. Boy, he is right there, and he's hanging with him. And usually we'll see Brown get in front and start to inch away just a little bit, and now he's got 0.2 of a second. There's A.J. Green. And boy, and there's Shane Weldon Sr. Lindsey Lyle taking a look on the inside. Weldon trying to hold on that high side. There's a 99 Hofstetter. They come down to the line. Lyles is going to move up into that 4th spot. It's almost like Daytona drafting almost. Weldon's caught on the high side there, can't quite get by. There's Hofstetter. He's trying to hang in there with them. He's right down the inside of Lyles. As they go down, oh boy, they're getting close. They're going into turns 3 and 4. Now Lyles gets a little high and opens the door for Colin Forrester. Meanwhile, Browns is still your leader. He has a 4/10, almost half a second gap on Davies. further back. There's Lyles. Now she's falling back to the 6th position. Everybody's spaced out pretty good. There's Colin Forrester taking a look on the inside of AJ Green, with Hufstadter right there ahead of him. He's going to slot up in between Hufstadter and AJ Green there. Seems like these cars are just really free around this track, and who knows, they might be a little bit of a handful. They definitely are getting around here rather quickly. They continue. William Brown, he continues to lead, trying to keep that gap open between him and Max Davies. It's down now. It was up to 0.4 of a second. It's kind of fluctuating back and forth. Now just about, it's at 3.38, 0.37. Davies is trying desperately to hold on to the back of that old 4 car, or the 4 car, I should say. The best thing for them is they've got clean air in front of them, and they can run their line unfettered by anyone around them, no traffic. But I'll tell you, Colin Forrester, he's right there. Hofstadter's not too much further behind either. In fact, I think Forrester might be making a move here. Oh, we got a caution here. Oh, a few cars. There's Ramsey. He's involved. And let's see. Not sure who else was involved in that. Right now, we're just showing Ramsey. It might have just been a spin, and everybody went to avoid him. Let's take a look real quick on the replay and see what happened. There's Ram. Okay, who is that? Let's roll it back and so we can get a closer look here. Zoom in a little closer here. There's Ramsey. Okay, the 22 is already sideways in front of him. That's Ricky Montgomery. Oh, and he had looked like he got a little help there from the 9 car. So and wow, and he managed to hold on, and the 9 got sideways. Ramsey kind of sideswipes him there a little bit, trying to squeeze through, and then he heads down. Oh, he's headed towards that wall. Did he hit it? I know the oh boy, the 22 did. Ramsey looks like he might have hit it as well. Yeah, they both kind of went down there, got on that inside wall there. Ramsey, it looked like Ramsey, he lost the back of his car there. And then Montgomery, he's kind of along for the ride now at the moment. And there's Ramsey. He slid back up on the track, and then everybody was just trying to avoid him from that point. Everybody's going left and right, mostly to the inside, trying to avoid the 43. It doesn't look like he picked up too much more damage. So that was pretty much it there. Let's take it back live for you here. Ramsey on pit road. There he is. Now he's down and away. That's a 71 right in front of him. Chad Hitchcock. Shane Weldon Sr., he's on his way out. I think that's Brian Chu right behind him. Yep, there's Brian Chu, currently on the 15th spot. And after that exchange there, now Colin Forrester is currently your leader. I think this is like maybe the 5th leader of the night or something like that. And he's followed by the 99 of Frederick Hofstadter, your pole setter. Then they have the 57 of Justin Barkley now in the 3rd position. Adam Aylshire, he's running 4th. That's Daniel Wilkerson in the 5th spot. Then we have Lance Hill in 6th. William Brown still in the top 10. He's running 7th at the moment, followed by the 51 of Max Davies. And then we have A.J. Green in 9th and Dean Weeks rounding out the top 10. Let's see, where's some of the local guys? We got some local guys here. There's Michael Lester. That's his home track. This is his home track here, the 02 car. And also, I believe, where is Nick at? Let's see, Nick Cannon. Unfortunately, Cannon, he had to retire, but this is also his home track as well. Shane Weldon in the 13th spot now. Still able to, I think the caution, when the cautions have come out, it is still kind of behind it there, sort of. It is. He's far enough to the front that he hasn't been caught up in anything. And they're making their way down the back stretch. And the lights are out on the pace car, so it'll be lap 78 as we go green once again. Okay, here we go. Making their way out of turn 4. Pace car getting ready to come in here. There he's gone. Waiting for that green flag. Green flag is in the air. We're racing here once again. Let's see what Forrester can do up the front here.
Caution's out.
Oh, no, a
Can we look at those
caution.
temps real quick, bud?
Oh, boy, Montgomery. Okay, he spun off, and then that's not too bad. That's not his pit stall. That would have been something if he had spun right into his own pit stall, but unfortunately it isn't. But let's see. Oh, no, that might have involved Shane Weldon. Finally got caught up in something a little bit there. Looks like Kenny Heath might have been involved as well. Let's take a look. Let's go with caution on lap 78. Let's see what happened to Shane here. This is on the restart. Okay. Let's go on the roof cam, see if we can see here. I wonder if something happened in front of him. So there's the 22 Montgomery. I wonder if he got on the gas. He might have got a little wheel spin, and he came down and, he collected the 5 car there. And they both started heading toward the infield. Weldon doesn't look like he's has too much damage. He's just spinning across the grass. And meanwhile, there's Montgomery. And check this out, folks. It looks like he's about to nose right into the pits, and he turns it, boom, and then nestles it right up against the wall. That could have been a lot worse. I mean, he probably might have got a pit road speeding penalty from that. But, wow. Let's look at it from Robbie Bice's view here. Let's slow it down here and see if we can see how he was involved in that. Okay, this is this might have been okay, there's Wheeldon, he's already spinning. Okay, Bice, he got turned around. Who was that? I can't see make out who that was. That is the that's Kenny Heath right there, the 01 car. He might have gotten to the back of Bice. Oh, and here comes the 17, nowhere to go, and just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Got collected there. And so that's part of what happened on this caution here. Let's go ahead and get back up here to your leader here. Which is Colin Forrester, Frederick Hofstetter. Second position, Justin Barkley is the third. Adam Elshar fourth. Lance Hill in fifth. Daniel Wilkerson, sixth position. Max Davies, seventh. William Brown, he keeps getting up there, but now he's back to, he's going to have to come back and work his way back up there once again. And he's just ahead of A.J. Green, and Lindsey Lyles rounds out the top 10. There's Travis Eccles making his way down pit road. Shane Weldon Sr., he's also coming in. Not sure I don't know if he's going to burn a faster pair or not. May not have to. Let's see what happens here. The car looks pretty good. mostly just spun. A little bit of hood damage there. Mike can live with that perhaps. If he has a faster pair left, I'm sure he'll probably want to save that. He comes down. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he goes ahead. He goes ahead and uses it. That might have been only the first one that he had to use. Maybe we'll see. And looks like he's going to get tires while he's in there as well. Travis Eccles on his way out. There's Weldon following him back out. The 17 did just beat him out, but that wasn't for position. David Bout in the 17 car. So they're going to head out and catch up with the pack here. Colin Forrester, about to say, where's the pace car? Let's see if I believe the lights will go out this time. Yes, they do. It'll be lap 83 on the restart. Now we're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty here, folks. Laps are starting to wind down now. Less than 40 laps to go in this event here at Atlanta. Now, I believe they have unlimited sets of tires here tonight. I think that this place may be a little hard on the tires. So far, we still have 30 cars running from a 37-car field. And we have several retirements. Montgomery, Cannon, Martinez, Landry, Deckard, and Sauls. Castle is in the pits. He's been in there. Well, he's not in the pits. He's actually running. I mean, he's 13 laps down, but he is still running. Shane Weldon Sr. is now at the tail end of the lead lap. In 22nd position. Here we go, coming out of turn 4 here. Okay, pace car is in, getting ready to go green once again.
Green flag.
And the green flag's in the air. We're racing once again here at Atlanta. Oh no, somebody got sideways. It's William Brown. Did he cause a caution there? Oh boy.
Caution.
There's Brown. He's up against the wall. There may be some other cars that got collected. I see a few cars there. Oh boy. Lindsay Lyles, she's involved. Several cars there getting collected. Lap 83. There's Michael Lester. He's up against the wall there, and now he's just getting going here once again. I believe that's one of the local drivers there from Georgia. Let's see what happened to him in that car, in that crash there. Here's the green flag, and he's on his way. Let's see. It might have been something that, oh yeah, it was already happening as Brown is in front of him. He's already sideways, and now the whole track is essentially starting to get blocked up in front of him. He's already up to speed, so he's already trying to take evasive maneuvers. There's cars still coming down low. There's cars up high. And you know, when you're at speed, you just can't turn the wheel left and right and it just goes left and right. It's gonna cover some ground before get going. It looked like he actually came to a stop, so it wasn't a crash, so he's able to keep going. He managed to not look at the cars that were crashing around him as he came to a stop. And we'll show at full speed here. He locked up the brakes just a little bit. He was able to look at the carnage going on around him, cars spinning everywhere. How about Michael Lester hanging on to survive that big pileup right there, folks? Local guy Michael Lester hanging on there. Oh, yeah, that's okay. He got on the grass. Oh, and I spoke too soon. He did tag the wall a little bit, trying to get going again. And oh no. He made it through the wreck, and then he kind of got a little over anxious. They're trying to get going again. He's under caution, didn't have to really rush. Just get that car going. That adrenaline gets pumping, folks. Sometimes it's hard to slow yourself down. He nose himself into the wall there a couple of times, but the car's not severely damaged or anything. Let's take it live here. Looks like he'll probably come down pit road and burn a fast repair, get that going here. Yep, there you go. Knocks it right back out, and he's gonna get. Looks like he's gonna get tires as well. Left side's going on for the 0-2 machine, and he's down and away. He's in 22nd position. He is. Let's see. He's one lap down. He's in 23rd. Hitchcock is also one lap down. They're the only two a lap down. So he'll kind of be battling for that lucky dog spot when they go racing once again. If a caution were to come out again, he's ahead of Hitchcock, then he'd get a chance to get back on the lead lap. Michael Lester there from Augusta, Georgia. Meanwhile, up the front for Colin Forrester. Now in first position, Frederick Hofstetter is second. Adam Elshire is in third. And we have A.J. Green in fourth. Lance Hill rounds out the top five. Brian Chu has fought his way back up into the top 10 there, now in sixth position. Dean Weeks in seventh. Dennis Fuson eighth. Robert Ramsey in the ninth spot, followed by Carl Rourke rounding out the top 10. And there's Shane Weldon. He's keeps fighting his way back up to that top 10, and he's trying to hang in there. Lights are out on the pace car, so we will be going. Look like some guys are, okay, I think that's Forrester right there on the inside. A few cars got some wave arounds, and let's see. They're making their way down the backstretch. And Lester, he's lined up. He is actually, he's in the 22nd position, so he is actually in the lucky dog position right now. He's, I believe he's ahead of Hitchcock. Hitchcock is in the 71 car. There's Hitchcock right there, the blue 71 car. So those are the two. They're the only two that are one lap down, so they're battling for the lucky dog position. So that'll be something. Keep an eye on the Hitchcock and then Michael Lester there. And they can stay, if there's another caution and they stay clear of it, and if he's ahead, then he'll get back on the lead lap.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And the green flag is back out and we're racing once again. Oh no, did I hear somebody hit the wall? It might have been just somebody bouncing off the wall there a little bit. There's Carl Rourke in the 10th spot. And they're running pretty tight up here near the front. There's Lance Hill. There's Brian Chu. Looking like almost like a second pack they're forming, and he's trying to catch that first group. He's caught them. Well, that 39, Lance Hill is taking a look on the inside of Adam Elshire there just for a second. Chu trying to take a look on the outside here, see if he can make something happen. Getting close to that outside wall. To the 5th spot. Forrester's able to hold on to that lead. He's not much ahead of Hofstetter and Green though. One of their strongest competitors, William Brown, he's mired back in the 14th position now. And him and Max Davies isn't no slouch either. And Now, it might have been through some pit stops, some folks stayed up versus staying in. But as it stands right now, they're a ways back from the front. Albert Ramsey right there running in the, started to say 8th, now 7th spot. He gets that from Adam Ailshire at the moment. Ailshire right behind him. AJ Green's up there trying to get that lead position from Colin Forrester. Pole sitter Frederick Hofstetter is right behind him, leading that. It's still more or less the front group. There's only 2 cars ahead of them, and they're battling for the lead. Ryan Chu, he's being challenged by Dean Weeks, and Chu trying to hold off Weeks. Weeks is going to get under him there and take over that 4th spot. I think he also, take that back. Weeks is right next to him. He hasn't got it just yet. He's slightly ahead right now as they come out of 4, and he just might get it this time as they come to the line. Oh no, and they get sideways. Hofstetter into the wall. You know that's going to bring out the caution.
Caution is out. All right, talk to me, good.
Shoot, he continues on. Who was that? That was Hofstetter. Oh no, and Michael Lester. Did he crash, or it's showing that he crashed, or maybe he just went in the grass to avoid something. Let's see what happens here. I think that's from an earlier incident. This is just Hitchcock that was involved this time, I believe. And looking for him now. Where is he at? There's Chad Hitchcock, the 71 car. So, okay, interesting. I think that caution came out when Hofstetter hit the wall. We don't have any. We don't have a report on that one of him hitting it, so we can't just go straight back to it. Somebody's hood is banging all over the place, though. I don't know who that is. All these lead lap cars here coming down pit road. Several cars on pit road there. Dean Weeks, he's coming in. AJ Green, okay, Max Davies, he stayed out. Justin Barkley stayed out. He's gonna inherit the lead there. There's your Frederick Hofstetter. Okay, he just got his fast repair. He had that damage when he got into the wall. William Brown right behind him. Down and away. Brown actually got out ahead of him. So now Brown's up to the 12th spot there with Hofstetter in the 13th position. Well, these positions, with Brian Chu, he's now in the 10th spot. These positions are really changing positions fast with each caution here. Shane Weldon, he's now 3 laps down, and one of those times, I don't know if he got on pit road and I don't know what happened, but something happened and he ended up 3 laps down. Tough break for the 5 car there because he was making some good progress to keep making it back up through the pack. As Gary Armijo making his way in. There's Kenny Heath making it to his pit stall. Tires for the 0-1 machine. Rhea Ferris, she's on pit road. There's the 30 car right ahead of her there. Gary Armijo making his way out. There's Michael Lester. Now I believe it's showing him, let's see, he exits. I believe he's he must have got that lucky dog. Let's see when he comes out. Let's see if it's still showing him as a lap down or not. Because I don't believe he was involved in anything. So he should be on the lead lap now. Let's see what happens here. Or to tell you the truth, okay, he exited the pits. Yeah, he's on the tail end of the lead lap now. So Lester is back on the lead lap. So he won that battle between him and Hitchcock. There's Chad Hitchcock now making his way out. Now he'll be in the lucky dog position now easily because he's the only car one lap down. Well, I mean, it could be, if he was involved in the wreck, then it could be in one of those other drivers and they would get a lap back. But if he were to become the lucky dog, he would get back on the lead lap, right then and there. So he needs to try to stay out of trouble here. And as we are now, we're at lap 98. Let's see, the lights out on the pace car, and it looks like they're racing the pace car. Lights are out on the pace car, so it will be going green this next time around. It'll be lap 99 on the restart. 22 laps to go. Making their way down now to turn 3. Barkley, Davies, Lyles, Wilkerson, Eccles, Forrester, Weeks, Green, Fuson, and Chu are your top 10. Okay, pace car is in. And we got a green flag. And we're racing once again here at Atlanta. They're all side by side going down to turn 1. Oh boy, this is going to be good. They race down into 1. Barkley hangs on there. And they're really battling back there at the back. There's Forrester and Green. Boy, they're all knotted up in a pack there right now. Lyles trying to make a way to the front. All over the back of Max Davies there in the second position. Barkley trying to hold on. This is the first time I think Barkley may have led the race. We're now lap 100, about to make it lap 101, the start of 101 as we cross the line.
Caution.
Oh, we got a caution.
Good job, bud. Tell me what you got quickly.
Let's see. Oh, and they're spinning behind Lyles. Oh, man. Is that Weeks? Oh, wow. Dean Weeks. I think I saw Robert Ramsey there. Heavy damage. Not as much as Weeks, though. There's Michael Lester. He looks like he might have made it through that one as well. He slowed down, and I don't believe he was involved in it at all. There's Weeks now coming down pit road. You know he's going to use a faster pair here for sure. Hits his pit stall and boom, there goes the faster pair. Going to get right side tires. Now left side's going on here. Down and away, 15.5 second stop for Dean Weeks. Frederick Hofstadter making his way down pit road. Doesn't look like he have much damage or anything. He may just is coming in to maybe get some fresh tires and just go for it, make a dash here at the end of the race here. In case there are any more cautions, you'll have fresh tires and good track position. Right side's going on the 99 car, now left side's going on. Those Hewins heading out ahead of him there. Robert Ramsey making his way back out. There's Michael Lester. He's still on the tail end of the lead lap, but he avoided another big pileup there. He's hanging in there, now in 21st position. William Brown, he's coming into pit road. He was doing a lot of running up the front, and well, I tell you, ever since then he has just been kind of back there and got caught up in things, and finding it hard to get back up towards the top 10 there. Currently running a 20th position. Might lose a couple of spots here as he comes in, has to burn another faster pair. That may, who knows, that may be his second one. We don't know. Go ahead and get him some tires while he's in there. As long as he's not any kind of damage from a caution or anything, you know, this will probably be it for the race. Barkley, lights are out on the pace. No, they're not. I'm sorry. They're getting ready to go out, I believe, as we now he's coasting along. He stayed out. He may be playing a fuel mileage thing here. He might be rolling the dice, and he's having to save that fuel. Lights are out on the pace car. Boy, he's probably sort of glad that they have a caution here. Like, we need to conserve this fuel as much as possible here.
Not going.
And the caution has been waived off for some reason here. Let's see if the lights go out again this time here. And yes, they crossed the line, coming up to the line now. And we're going to try to go again. It'll be lap 107 on the restart. Now this is probably helping Justin Barkley greatly, able to click off another lap and you know, drop that car into neutral and save that fuel. Boy, that might make the difference between him winning this race and just running out of fuel on the backstretch or something. So definitely playing into his hands beautifully here. That's already enough of a nerve-wracking thing to have to race, try to race, and yet know that you have to save fuel. You know, you can't race, like, you can't just flat out think about only racing hard. You know, you have to be mindful of everything else. And so, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this turns out for him here. They're making their way through turns 3 and 4 now. It'll be lap 107 on the restart.
Green flag.
And the green flag's out, and we're racing once again. And boy, just like that, Davies, he just dropped the hammer and he just drove right on by Barkley. Barkley, if he wants to get that win, he's done all the fuel saving he can now. He's not going to have the luxury of trying to drop it initial. Oh, here we go. That's going to help him.
What do you got?
Got a caution somewhere. Don't see it right behind them. Looks like it might involve the 15 car there, David Corshane. And also, I think Hitchcock might have been involved as well, the 71. Oh no, and oh no, I think also getting reports that William Brown might have been involved as well. Let's see if we can find him. I don't even see him on track. Is he still? Okay, Brown is already, he put the car behind the wall, so Brown is out. And we do have some other folks already on pit road now. Rhea Ferris, she's on pit road. Oh boy, look at Brian Chu. No, I'm not sure when that happened, but man, he's might be out for the count here. He's already 6 laps down, so I didn't realize he had that much damage. But there's Jason Ricketts. He's coming in now. Let's take a look and see. It came out on lap 107. Let's look at Colin Forrester here, see if we can see what happened. Oh, Forrester, okay, looks like, who is that? The 72 came down and collected Forrester. That's Travis Eccles. Him and Forrester get hard into the wall. And let's see, let's look at William Brown. William Brown, something happened. Let's see what happened to William. There's the 4 car. And you see Forrester and them right there. They were already into the wall. And, oh, and he collected. Forrester got collected. Well, Brown got collected by Colin Forrester. And let's see what happened to Colin in order to collect. Yeah, oh, there's yeah, he was the one that got collected by Travis Eccles. And then Brown, ooh, man, that was a hard hit. So Eccles got into Forrester. Forrester, no control, spun back up on the track and collected Brown. And of course, Shane, I think he was he involved in that? I'm not sure if he was involved in that or not. Yeah, he probably was. Yeah, he was. Oh, there's Rhea Ferris. You can see why she's on pit road. She had nothing to do with it. She was locking up, trying to. Here we come off of it, and stuff's happening in front of her, and there they are spinning, and you can see her locking up the brakes because they're coming in there. Stuff is starting to happen right in front of her. She's getting on the binders, and the 30 car probably doesn't see what she's seeing, and just submarines right underneath the back of the 97 and gets her hard into the wall. Brian Chu. Okay, we're live here now. I wonder what happened there. No, we don't have any reports of him being involved with that, but somewhere along the way, because we saw his car tore up, and now he's back on pit road. He had to use a fast repair. He must be out of fast repairs now, but now he's back there. He's 7 laps down. It must have happened earlier in one of those other cautions, and now he's just basically trying to make it to the end of the race here, running in the 29th spot there. So Max Davies, currently your leader. Justin Barkley second, Lindsey Lyles in the 3rd position. Dennis Fuson in fourth. A.J. Green, fifth spot. They have Adam Ailshire, sixth. He's followed by Carl Rourke in the seventh position. That's Daniel Wilkerson in the eighth spot, followed by the 19 of Jeff Wimmer. And Lance Hill rounding out the top 10. And a lot of the folks who were running up near the front, Brown, Hofstetter. Hofstetter, he's still there. He's back there in the 12th spot. Brown, he's out. Shane Veldon Sr., he's still running, but he's like 3 laps down, I believe. Now we're showing 19 cars on the lead lap. Pace car is in. They're about to go green. Here we go. Lap 112. Davies trying to make a good getaway. Not too bad. 0.3 of a second on Barkley there. He probably would love to see this thing stay green. And because boy, they've got like 8 laps to go, and he would just love. Because I see somebody's down low there. I think they were just running down low. The whole field is spaced out okay. Carl Rourke running there in 9th position. Lance Hill trying to get that 9th position front. Looks like he's going to get it. There's Chad Hitchcock. Oh boy, in the wall there. That might bring out there's Ricketts in the wall with Michael Lester. No caution. Wow, they stay green because they went down off the racing surface so quickly. It did not trigger a caution from iRacing, so they're continuing to race. Oh man, but Lester and Ricketts trying. He's got a lot of damage there. Lester, he's continuing on. Doesn't look like he's going to pit. He's going to try to continue on here. Got some damage on the right rear. Meanwhile, Max Davies now 0.3 of a second over A.J. Green. Green got around Justin Barkley, trying to close in on the 51 car. There's Ricketts. He just goes by Ricketts. And they're closing in on Lester. Lester's at the tail end of the lead lap. He's up ahead of these guys. See that little dot down in the distance? That's Michael Lester. A.J. Green closing in on Max Davies. And now they're just about neck and neck here. Oh boy, he got real close there. Green all over the back of Davies. Can't bump draft with these cars very well. That low swept nose goes right under the bottom of the rear of these cars. Oh no, and he gets into the back of Davies. Oh man, and they both are going to go around. Oh, and that's a pileup. That didn't need to happen. That did not need to happen. He just got into the back of Davies. Wow, that was a bad one there. A.J. Green now down on pit road. And look at the carnage that has ensued from that. Wow. That did not have to happen. And if you can't pass a guy, if the only way you can pass him is to get on their bumper and move him out the way, then that's not racing in my opinion. And I just have to say that. Look at all these other cars that were just doing a great job here, and that is just a shame. There's Hofstetter, heavy damage on the 99. Jeff Wimmer, oh man, the 19 is just tore up. Let's look back at that in replay here. Let's run that back here a little bit. I mean, he closed up on the 51, maybe the 51. I mean, he's in the lead. He can do what he wants. He's in the front. But I mean, like I said before, you see how that low swept nose just gets up under the 51. And I mean, there's nothing that Davies can do at this point. There's a 57. What's he going to do? And he's right there. He's going to get caught up. There's the 19. He's going to get caught up. Here comes Lyles. Does she know she doesn't make it through? And boy, it's just an absolute chain reaction here. And it's just such a shame. Cars going everywhere trying to avoid, and it looks Eugene Thorne. He makes it through. Hitchcock, he's getting by the 19 there. Boy, just absolute carnage everywhere. Oh, who is that upside down on the roof? Was that this? Couldn't tell who it was. That the 93? Yeah, that was the 93 going for a flip there. Wow. I think it was, no, it wasn't the 93. It was somebody else. Couldn't see who that was. Somebody got airborne. Oh, yeah, it's somebody up ahead of him. Couldn't quite make out who that was. At any rate, just a lot of unnecessary twisted metal there, folks. There's Gary Armijo. He's on pit road. Let's take it back live here. Let's see who's left standing from that one. There's Justin Barkley. Now he's going to have to come in and pit. Lindsay Lyles, she's got a little hood damage there. You know, it's going to be a green-white checker situation. She's probably going to stay out. I wonder if Barkley's going to stay out or not. The leader there, and then they have Lance Hill. His car is in pretty good shape. Dennis Fuson right there, Frederick Hofstetter. And he's got damage. He's going to have to come in and pit. He can't challenge for the win. Carl Rourke, let's see, is he going to? I'm sorry, Colin Forrester. His car looks like it should be a pretty good shape there. He could potentially challenge for the win here as he moves up to wherever it is he's supposed to be in the lineup. And yeah, this is going to be a green-white checker situation here. Make it down the backstretch here. Let's see if the leader is he going to come in and pit. Now lights are out on the pace car. I wonder if he's going to stay out. I've heard people say that that's a graphic image thing, you know, like we can see it, but whether or not it affects them. I've heard some people say, yeah, that doesn't affect the driver, and other people say, yeah, it does. How could he possibly race like that? If he can see, he's going to stay out, and we're about to find out, because it doesn't look like he's pitting, folks. This is going to be a crazy finish here.
Green flag.
Green flag is out, and we're racing. Barkley with the hood in the air. Oh, and there's going to be another caution here, yeah.
What have you got?
More stuff going. Let's see, things are starting to go a little. There's Eccles and Shane Weldon Sr. He got caught up there. There's a 78. He was involved. So I'm not sure how many attempts they have at a green-white checker, but Barkley is staying out, hood in the air and all. Lindsay Lyles second, Lance Hill third position, Dennis Fuson fourth. Carl Rourke is scored in fifth position. Colin Forrester is sixth, and we have Chad Hitchcock in the seventh position. Eugene Thorne is in the eighth spot. Albert Hewins is ninth. Max Davies And he's still out there. I guess he stayed out, and he's rounds out the top 10. Probably should be up the front battling for the win, but he's where he is. AJ Green, he's either put the car behind the wall or some other action's been taken. I don't know, but he is no longer competing. Oh, there's Davies making his way on the pit road. He's gonna have to, in order to even just finish the race, he's probably just gonna have to come in and use a fast repair or something, just so that car will be drivable. Oh, he did a drive-through. Okay, not sure why he did that. Maybe he changed his mind and decided, nope, we're gonna just stay out. And uh-oh, Davies. Oh, is the race over? Maybe that was it, folks. My bad. I'm so busy looking, thinking we're going to have another green-white checker, and it is over. It finished under caution, I guess. So Justin Barkley is your winner. Or either that or he came to the I must have finished under caution because he came to the checkered flag. I didn't even realize that it had happened already, but congratulations to Justin Barkley. Let's go ahead and get the, let's see, get Barkley, Lyles, and Fuson up to the chat here. And let's see if, I don't know if Dennis is in here or not. Let's see if we see Dennis in the chat. I don't see him in the chat, and he might come in later. We'll have to wait to see. But we're going to head on down to the winner's circle ourselves. Okay, folks, we're down here in the winner's circle. We've got the two top finishers here, Justin Barkley and Lindsey Lyles with us. Hey, Justin, you got a copy?
10-4, sure do.
Man, what a crazy finish. Did that finish under caution? I got so caught up looking at the wreck there. Was it under caution, or were you guys actually racing?
No, it ended in the caution because there was a wreck as soon as the green flag flew, but it's a good thing it did because my car wouldn't turn left.
Boy, I tell you, we saw you dropping that clutch, man, and putting her in neutral and just trying to hold on. I was like, well, those other cautions, I figured, like, man, they're probably helping you out big time because you're trying to save as much fuel as possible. And man, you just really had fingers and toes crossed all over the place, huh?
Oh yeah, I saved a bunch of fuel today, and it was great, and it pulled off for me.
Right, all right. And anybody want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to everybody in the league, all the admins and Rhea, and all the hard work we do up in here. It's good racing and fun.
10-4, congratulations, man. We'll let you go celebrate, and we'll see you next week.
10-4, thank you.
Hey, Lindsay, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Yeah, well, boy, talk about avoiding a lot of carnage out there today, but you made it, and congratulations on that second place finish.
I've been just so disappointed in my finishes in this league so far, and I'm very happy with the second. I wouldn't have won it, so thanks to AJ Green for making that move he did. Because I would have still been top 5, but second place, I didn't know it was going to come, especially with the damage I had.
Yeah, man, I tell you. And then anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Well, like I said, I'm going to give that shout out to AJ Green. Thank you for that one.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't want to give you a favor like that, but hey.
When it first happened, I was screaming, AJ, how could you? And then I realized, oh, wait a minute.
It's actually to your benefit, yeah. But I mean, like they say, it's never over till it's over. But congratulations again on that second position. And we'll see you next week. I think we don't have, I don't see Dennis Fuson in here, so I guess we won't be able to speak to him. But, yeah, oh, there he is. Okay. Dennis, you're in here? See him. I don't know if he can. Mic check. Dennis, you got me. I think he's trying to say something, folks, and his mic is not quite working with us and stuff. But congratulations anyway, Dennis, on third place finish, and can't quite get your mic working, but I'll just say congratulations to you anyway. And just like everybody else that finished the race, you had to go through a lot to get there today, and so we'll try to touch base with you next week before the race starts. Congratulations, sir. Okay, folks, well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. And, boy, I tell you, what a finish there. Let's go ahead and bring up those final results here. And Justin Barkley, your winner. Lindsey Lyles, second. Dennis Fuson, third. Carl Rourke, fourth. Colin Forrester, fifth. Chad Hitchcock, sixth. Eugene Thorne, seventh. Albert Huron, eighth. Lance Hill, ninth. Michael Lester rounds out the top 10. And we'll just let you look down the line there and look and see where your favorite driver ended up. Boy, there was a lot of thrills and spills tonight, and but in the end, like they say, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And it had ended up with about 13 cars on the lead lap, so that was a little bit of a barn burner, but a lot of them, at least a good half of the field just about made it on the finished on the lead lap there. So on to the next race for sure. And as always, we all appreciate you joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. You've been watching the $1 Million Bill 120 at the ATL. And without further ado, we'll just say pleasant evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us here tonight.